I really believe that even sometimes when you don't know what to do, if you really say, God, I really want to make a godly decision here. I don't know what it is. I'm going to make the best choice out of this bad situation. I really believe God gets behind that. I really believe that when you have you're just genuine, God, I want to do this. I think this is the right way. I believe God gets behind that. We see this was the case with the prodigal son. He leaves the father. His dad's rich. He's in a great family. He takes his inheritance. He leaves his position. He leaves this whole really, really good scene, this really, really good place. And he went and did something with his life that he shouldn't have done. And he lives it up for a season of time. He's partying. He has a good time. And then he ends up in a really, really dark place. He actually ends up in a pig pen. And he starts doing some soul searching. And he's wondering and he's thinking about his decisions to walk away from where God had him. In Luke 15:16, and he would fain. There's a woke word that the youth are using today, fain. But this is a good old King James word. He would fain have filled his belly with the husks that the swine did eat, and no man gave unto him. And when he came to himself, he said, how many hired servants of my father's have bread enough to spare, and I perish with hunger? So here is this young man. He's now eating pig food. He's totally stripped of everything, stripped of his wealth, stripped of his honor, his testimony, his value, because this is the reality in the world. When you really go into the world and give yourself to the world, live it up in the world, I tell you what, the first thing the world will do is take your purity. Listen, young person today, the world wants your purity. The world wants the innocence and the innocent. The world wants to hurt us and violate us and rip us off. That's the world. And Jesus tells a story about a man that was on the Jericho road. The road was full of bandits. They would hide in the hills and they would ambush travelers and rob them and beat them. Luke 10:30. And Jesus answering, a certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho. He went down to Jericho, fell among thieves, which stripped him of his raiment, wounded him, and departed, leaving him half dead. So here's a spiritual parallel. We see a man that's left Jerusalem and going to Jericho, a place that shouldn't have been rebuilt, but it is. And Jesus says he fell among thieves who stripped him, wounded him, and left him half dead. See, listen to me. The world in which we live has touched many of us here. The world has the ability to strip us, rip us off, hurt us, and violate us. This is a reality of the world. But I want to look secondly at an interesting facet of the human personality, is that hurt people hurt people. In our story, we have this lady called Naomi. Her name means pleasant. This is profound. This is what this lady, this is her personality. She would have been a great person to be around. She would have been a joy. She would have been just a great sister in the church, a really nice lady. And the Bible tells us she returns to Bethlehem after these terrible things that have happened to her. And the Bible tells us that the people of the town come out to greet her because this Pleasant is back. Mrs. Pleasant is back. And the Bible tells us that the people come to see Naomi, Mrs. Pleasant, and something very sinister and peculiar has transpired in her heart. And when they come to say hello to her, she really bites their heads off. She's not the same person. Let me tell you that bitterness can make you unrecognisable.
Yeah, it's true.
Ever had your head bitten off? It's really not nice. But this lady, man, she was bitter. Ruth 1:19. But they too went until they came to Bethlehem. It came to pass, when they'd come to Bethlehem, that all the city was moved about them, and they said, is this Naomi? Is Mrs. Pleasant back? And she said unto them, call me not Ruth, call me Mara. For the Almighty has dealt very good. This is insane. The whole city's excited, but she snaps at them because her people hurt people. And she does something amazing. She reaches back further in the Old Testament to an Old Testament story about some bitter water of Mara. And she says, call me Mara, like that really bad bitter water that was in Exodus. And now every time you get around aka Mrs. Pleasant, she's bitter. And it's like drinking bitter water. Proverbs 14:10 says, the heart knoweth his own bitterness, and a stranger doth not intermeddle with his joy. Give strong drink, Proverbs 31:6, give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. I'd say that's the cause of a lot of drinking. Problems that people have is that there hurts in their hearts. And the only time they get any joy or any happiness is when they have a skinful